They'll be calling you a radical. Let's recap this bizarro game. This bizarre season that Weber State's having. The tale of two halves. First off, before we get to the game, let's talk about one of the greatest World Series in my lifetime. To all you young baseball players, base running matters. The one component that the Blue Jays did not have, speed on the bases, cost them the series big time. And then, how about this? Have any of you ever umpired? I umpired for years. Behind the plate, you call it out. Strike! Why do you call it out? So the base runners know. Not once, but twice it cost the Blue Jays 2 different games. These are major league umpires. Strikes out of the strike zone. You know, the 18-inning game, it was here. It was the Kenny Lofton, Angel Hernandez call. It happened again last night. Ball hits the cape. No call, it's out of, everybody knows that's a ball. They have to call it out demonstrably. Straight. Picked off. Twice. Both those umpires do not belong fired. They belong in jail. Gambling's a major problem in fucking sport. Major problem. These fucking, and I said this years ago, you open up online gaming where people ain't got to actually go to a casino, you're going to have a fucking nightmare on your hands. Bread on your head. The game's so fucking rigged as far as the gambling fucking goes. So let's get back to this game. First off, Rashid is going to play today, I heard this morning. His last game as a Saint, playing against the Rams, well, we certainly hope so. You know, he's got a little pointer, but remember Rashid, his last game here, right there on the 11-yard line. By the way, the piece of turf, his first touchdown on the corner, I have it. It's my doormat sorry, but that's his first touchdown. The greatest player who ever played here. So the football game, the game was over before it started. So they're so depleted. They had so many marquee injuries. So Boogie Sylvester and Mr. Godley, who are two of my favorite players who ever played here, as people, as person, as players, both go down the same game last week. Talked to both of them. Neither one of them needs surgery, so they dodged freaking bullets. They'll be back, but they lost them both in the same game. That's their two best running backs by far. And then the first play of the game, pop a nice run, fumble. To the bench the rest of the game. What? I mean, this coach calls plays like he's 1971 Oklahoma. He thinks he's Barry Switzer. He thinks this guy's got it in his head they're ahead by 15 points every single game, every down, and they're never ahead by 15 points. They're down by 15, 20. So the fumble, then Montana scores on the second play of the game. Bang, bang. Or third play from scrimmage. The reverse. And then they beat him over the top. I mean, this game was over in the first half. It was 31-3. I mean, this drill. But, again, Weber State did it again. They made the adjustment on defense at the second half. They were outstanding second half defense. I mean, outstanding. Shut them down. The play calling is so pitiful. Get a drive, get a drive, get a drive. And Montana made lots of mistakes. I don't think Montana's the best team in this conference. No way. By the way, Idaho State upset UC Davis last night. Whoa. It's a huge upset. They're getting better and better. I'll go up the mini dome in 2 weeks. But the defense, as bad as they've been, I mean, they were outstanding the second half. They shut Montana down. The offense, I mean, they get inside the 20. Fullback up the middle, 1st and 10, gets 2. Fullback up the middle, gets 1. 3rd and 7, not even play. Fullback up the middle, gets none. Who the fuck calls plays like that? This coach is horrific. Now, I'm not talking, they have great assistant coaches. They don't need to replace any of these assistant coaches. You know, Conley's my favorite coach. And the other thing, too, Conley can coach anywhere. He's coaching tight ends this year. Noah Benny, if I was to pluck off one player, say, hey, You can have one player to move it to a major university. If I was out and about, the transfer portal or everything, Jay Hill, whatever. You know who I would take? Number one, first guy, Noah Benny. They won't throw it to him. That only skinny post playbook they have in the. He don't drop passes. I mean, so we got to see the young 18-year-old freshman. I thought he looked excellent. You know, he's young. He's 18 years old. He had his first. Jalen Record had a good game, but it's the play calling. Jackson Gilkey never got the proper chance here. I mean, because of the play calling. Dijon Jennings, there's no dynamics. This offense surely isn't built around him. They don't fit into him. Well, that's a problem. That's a big problem. If you have a quarterback and you have a team that you're not building your playbook around your skill set, of course you're not going to fucking win. But I honestly believe Mickey Mantle's degenerate. I believe he does not want to win. I believe he wants to get bought out and hit the road, Jack. Fuck, I hope somebody fucking, you know, he needs to go. Well, Compton's the worst AD in the, athletic director. Well, the whole athletic department. And this is important because a lot of people don't know this. I was with Brad Mortensen in the Utah State Capitol because I'm trying to block the anti-nuclear fucking hub bill. I'm down there. I was with Brad as he went in and they got the major budget cut. They spent how many? $20-30 million on their new education bill. David O. McKay, which founded this university, who was a teacher at Teacher University that started. So what did they do? They killed the education department. They got to the athletic department and they grilled him. How are you going to fix this? Look at this. What happened? What happened? This athletic department is bleeding so much money, it's unbelievable. I'm not going to the basketball games for the first time ever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to support this. It's pitiful. What the fuck are these two hires? These are stoic programs. What Jay Hill did here, turned this freaking nightmare around, the Jody Sears fucking era. What Jay Hill did is fucking, well, it's legend. Legend. What he's doing, well, look what he's doing at BYU. So, this guy's turned it right back into, well, it's not corrupt like Jody Sears was, but they can't win. They surely don't ever win at home. And it's sad because they have athletes. You know, they lost Noah, Silent J, Jackson Dart's favorite target. So, crazy fucking year. But it has been for 3 years. If you came into this program and your mindset was, I want to be degenerate and I want to rip this program to shreds. This historic, incredible snowball's chance in Jay Hill, who turned this around into a national, they were ranked 7th in the country 3 years ago when they won. And they won with the likes of Winston Reed and Jack Kelly on the field. How's it possible? They run off all the All-Americans. You couldn't do a better job. And the sad thing is they have players. They have a lot of good players. But that's not what it's about. Look, the head coach's job is to delegate power among his assistant coaches, which I think they do a good job of that. The assistant coaches are excellent around here. But the dynamic is in the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. It's a chess match. The dynamics during the game. It's the same with the basketball team. That's what a head coach is. The dynamics over there, they don't have any. Neither one of them. They have none. They're set in their fucking ways. They have no dynamics. They can't adjust on the fly, but that's what head coaching is. He got to go. He's got to go. This is pitiful what's happened. When Montana had probably 2-3 times more fans than we had, it's fucking actually sad as fuck. You know, a lot of great young athletes out here, and so the defense showed up, but it was too late. The game was 31-3. Game was over. And he kept running the ball. You're down by fucking how far? Can you do math? Holy shit, you're down by 4 touchdowns. Run the ball up the middle. He thinks he's Barry Switzer. He coaches like every single. So will this be Rashid's last game? I hope he can go to a real fucking football team. He's never played with a fucking. He's played with some good quarterbacks, but never a great one. So maybe he can join up with his old teammate, TJ, with the Bills. They played 1 year together here. Both 0-star recruits. Jay Hill, I don't know how he found it, but he could find it, couldn't he? Unbelievable. 6 guys in the NFL. TJ was a 0-star recruit. I don't know how that dude can do it, but oh, he can do it. Wow. Well, he's doing at BYU because BYU sucked till he got there. Of course, they better give him the head coaching job at BYU. They're going to lose him. Everybody wants him. Here comes the sun. Daylight savings. What a fucking joke. I mean, you sick of that shit? Yeah. So, the World Series, to you young players, speed on the bases matters. That's what cost them. Those two umpires cost them the World Series. No doubt. No doubt. And the NBA, oh, fuck, Yokomoto. Fuck, you know, I've been calling him out. I was in San Diego last year and watched him when San Diego, they're all their new yuppie-ass fucking digital douchebag fans. They're all fucking Padres fans now. Oh, fuck, make you sick. Jack the prices up to the fucking stratosphere. Ruin San Diego. They should have never tore down the Murph, San Diego Stadium. When he shut down the Padres, that guy is, well, he's every bit Ohtani is. Where was he at then? Where was he on March 11th, 2011? Fukushima, Japan. I call him the Fuktonium Kid. Fuktonium man, both of them. Him and Ohtani. But they got to Ohtani early. Just what they wanted. Base running errors. No speed on the pads. I mean, Bo knows. I mean, he had that bad thing. He should have scored on that one hit. He should have went, even with the bad knee, and he didn't. Of course, he came back to get a 3-run homer. Can't blame him, but the only Mexican player to ever hit a freaking home run in the World Series. This is how stupid ESPN Radio. I'm listening to ESPN Radio, trying to get the update on Rashid this morning, and he says everybody in America was rooting for the Blue Jays. What do you mean, America? That's fucking Canada. This is how ignorant. I got news. Canada is part of America. North America? South America? America Vespucci. Who's he? He never set foot here. He's from Florence, Italy. I used to do videos at his grave. You need to learn to speak American. America Vespucci never spoke the Queen's English. Canada's part of America. Gulf of America. So does fucking Mexico. So is Argentina. So is Brazil. They're continents. America's a fucking continent. This is the United States of America. So everybody might, oh yeah. Nobody wants to see the fucking Dodgers win. Everybody hates the fucking Dodgers. Fuck, I wonder why. But they stole one. Barren fucking Triangle. Fucking, what a World Series. Talk about epic. The November Classic. They'll play fucking, if they keep going, they're going to stretch the season out to fucking, they'll play year-round baseball. It's only that. It's like football. They'll keep adding games. They don't give a fuck about these players' health. You know, I remember when I was a kid, it was 12-game season. 72 Dolphins. What is it now, 17? They'll go to 18. Then they'll go to 19. I mean, the Super Bowl used to be early January if they're even, you know, I'm old enough to remember it wasn't even called the Super Bowl. NFL championship game. Nobody went. Fuck. Cultural. So hopefully, I mean, Rashid's going to play today, from what I hear. I told Rashid right there, over there, that last game. I'm like, I wouldn't play, Rashid. It doesn't matter. You're going to go to the combine. You'll be an NFL first rounder once they see your speed. And he was already invited to the combine. Oh, he played for an ACL. That's what I told Godley and Boogie. Sylvester, I said, listen to me. This is important. Nobody knows more about this than me. Rashid tore his ACL. He didn't require surgery. He'll come back even better and stronger. You know, I think hopefully we get a coaching change around here. My guess, Jamie Martin will be the head coach here. I'll take it. I mean, I think he'd be a great head coach. And we need to carefully start recruiting more local players again, like Jay Hill did. But this fucking team, the defense, I'll give it to them the second half. They were outstanding the second half. As beat up as fucking, they've taken on the chin, but they won't throw the ball to Noah Benny. Noah Benny's a badass football player. So is Cale Hansen. both those players, I think, will get plucked off to major schools because it's all about the money now, right? Now, when you were 18, 19, 20, tell me, here, you going to take it? Fuck, of course we're going to take it. Look, can you imagine? Can you imagine me in 1920 the way our behavior was with a couple $1,000,000 back in those days? Oh, dangerous. I'm not a fan of any of it. I really can't stand it. But so the coach has got to go. Basketball. The basketball team should have lost to a fucking D2 school the other night. I'm not going. First time ever. I sit on the front. They can have it. I don't want it. And a lot of people don't know this. Brad Mortensen, which I call him Bootlicker Brad, who promised me he'd fix my whole NBA situation. I saved their fucking program. They owe me a lot of money. They fucked me out of fucking millions of dollars on my insurance. I mean, from first to worst. I mean, what a joke. Bootlicker Brad promised me he'd fix it. He didn't. So he goes up to Utah State. They don't know about him. He wouldn't stand up to nobody. Under Brad Mortensen's fucking tenure here, and I lobbied for him to be the president. What happened here? Education department gone. Football program first to worst. Basketball far from first to fuck. Bleed fucking money. Academic scores, they're putting up, oh, look at these 4.0s. Fuck, they hand out fucking A's around here like a fucking high school, because that's what it is, academic-wise, except for the nursing school. The rest of it, look at their fucking scores. You know, they get ranked by exit scores. From first to worst. So good riddance to Brad Mortensen. I mean, nice guy, but nice guys finished last. Tom Balco. Fucking Bootlicker Brad. Fuck, I'm so glad he's gone. Hopefully they get a real president in here who cleans fucking house, because they cannot continue to, they're bleeding fucking millions, many millions of dollars inside of the department. I mean, the most in the history of the school. Basketball, no one goes. I mean, long time fans here, football, basketball. You talk to them all over Ogden, and I know them all. I mean, I'm old school Ogden as it gets. They're like, this fucking athlete, this AD, oh, he's pitiful. He's absolutely pitiful. The whole fucking, I mean, Baggett's still calling the games, and he don't even know. This is Baggett. This is what a pathetic fool he is. We're playing Butler, who's in the Pioneer League, and that's his big joke. He likes to be joked. Pioneer League score. He thinks that's funny. Why we're playing a Pioneer League team? He's a fucking moron. This is a guy that was calling Rashid Shaheed in his senior years, Rashad. He was calling Monte Pate yesterday fucking Pettit. He still can't even say fucking Godley's fucking name. What the fuck is, I mean, it's pitiful. It's an old boys fucking club, and now Graybill still doing the play-by-play? Fuck, he's in his 70s. I mean, my God. Fucking clean fucking house around here, because if they don't, the new legislator doesn't come in, the state of Utah's going to clean for them. They're not going to, I mean, Brad wasn't about to face that music again next year. Utah State doesn't know about this guy. This guy's just a fucking bootlicker. He's just going to, nice guy, don't get me wrong, I like Brad a lot, but he's, you know, he told me to stand up for me. Of course he didn't. He don't stand up to nobody. I mean, and Montana versus Montana State. Well, you never know in that game. Great fan base, Montana, but that Montana team, I mean, I don't know how they're undefeated. I'm not that impressed with them, but they know how to win, right? Blue Jays fucking choked that big time. Big time. Big time. America. You need to learn to speak American. This country's so fucking ignorant. Stay tuned.